What is true failure? True failure is when you stop moving forward. True failure only appears the moment we let go, when our heart no longer holds the faith to keep going. Life is like a great river, sometimes rushing fiercely, sometimes calm and still. A swimmer in the current may be caught in a whirlpool or run out of breath, but only when they stop struggling, stop wanting to overcome, do they truly sink. Falls, tears, moments of confusion, all are challenges, lessons that forge a stronger soul. Like a seed breaking through dark soil to find light, humans must face hardships to bloom with strength. It is desire and perseverance that become wings, carrying us through long, dark nights until dawn arrives, radiant and full of hope. Failure does not lie in the mistakes you make, but in refusing to take the next step. Each small step forward is a bold declaration. I have not stopped. As long as you keep moving forward, you have never truly failed. If your decisions differ from what your friends do, your life will also be different. The path you choose is like a trail leading into an uncharted forest where weeds grow thick, but far ahead, there may lie a valley of flowers no one has ever seen. Those who follow the crowd often find temporary safety, but those who dare to forge their own path have the chance to reach new horizons. Do not fear being different from the majority. Do not tremble when your feet step onto ground no one has trodden before. The difference today may feel like loneliness, but it is also what opens the door to freedom, creativity, and tomorrow's success. Like a river choosing its own course, it finds the sea in its unique way, distinct from any other stream. Each distinct decision is a seed of courage. When sown in the soil of perseverance, it grows into a tree of confidence and blooms with freedom. And then you will realize it is because of your uniqueness that your life becomes vibrant, colorful, and unmistakably your own. I've bought lottery tickets for 26 years, but have never even won third prize. This proves one thing. To succeed, a person must absolutely exert their fullest effort. Nothing in this world comes for free. Jack Ma. Success is never a gift that falls from the sky. It is the sweet fruit reserved for hands that diligently sow and nurture. In life, waiting for luck is like sitting by the sea, hoping a ship will pass by and pick you up. But effort is different. It's when you build your own boat, hoist your own sails, and step by step, brave the storms to reach the shore of your dreams. Nothing in this world is free. Every drop of sweat, every moment of perseverance, every second of pushing past exhaustion is the true currency with which you purchase success. And once you've paid the price with all your heart and strength, you'll realize that success is no longer a prize, but a well-earned reward for your extraordinary journey. You climb a mountain not for the world to see you, but so you can see the world. The mountain's peak is not a stage to prove yourself, but a window opening to a vast view where your heart can embrace the boundless sky and earth. With each step on the rugged slope, you overcome not only jagged rocks, but also the limitations within your own heart. The greatest reward is not the applause of others, but the moment you stand at the summit, breathe in the air of freedom, and quietly smile at how far you've come. Climbing a mountain is a journey to understand that true value lies not in being seen, but in living, in opening your eyes to a wider world. And sometimes, in the silence of the clouds and sky, you truly hear the voice of your soul. What has happened, let it pass. The past is like a river that has flowed far away. No matter how we turn back, we cannot touch the same water again. The more we cling to it, the more we tire ourselves out, but letting go brings peace to the soul, like a bird shaking off mud and soaring into the blue sky. Sometimes, painful memories are merely withered leaves that need to fall, so new spring shoots can sprout. Let what has passed rest in the past, and let the present be fertile ground for new joys and dreams waiting ahead. For we cannot change yesterday, but we can absolutely smile for today and sow hope for tomorrow. Change yourself first if you want to change the situation. Life is like a mirror. If you smile, the mirror smiles back. If you frown, it reflects your scowl. If you want to see a bluer sky, start by wiping your own glasses clean. If you want life to open up, first open the door of your heart. When we refine ourselves, our thoughts, our perspectives, our actions, the circumstances naturally shift. Changing yourself is the secret key that unlocks doors you thought were sealed shut. And then you'll realize, by conquering yourself, you've unwittingly transformed the world around you. If you cannot change it, you can change your attitude toward it. Life always hands us situations beyond our control. Rain may fall on the day we plan to travel, or the road may be rougher than we expected. But instead of cursing the sky or complaining about the path, we can choose to open an umbrella and keep walking, to smile and turn obstacles into lessons. Attitude is the colored lens of the soul. When you wear the lens of optimism, the world is tinged with hope. When you wear the lens of pessimism, even beauty turns dark and gloomy. So, master your attitude, for it is the one thing you can fully control in every circumstance. Changing your attitude doesn't erase challenges, but it transforms them into opportunities. And then you'll find life becomes not only more bearable, but brimming with new possibilities. If you haven't achieved what you want, it means something better is coming your way. Life sometimes feels like a door slamming shut in your face, leaving you stunned. But remember, every closed door only opens another, brighter and wider, meant just for you. What you long for today may not come, not because you're unworthy, but because the universe is preparing a greater gift, like a seed that doesn't sprout in winter, only to burst into vibrant life when spring arrives. Be patient, have faith, for who knows, what you're waiting for might be the wonderful thing life is quietly arranging for you at the perfect moment. Cherish the present moment. The past is closed like an old book, and the future remains a mystery yet to unfold. Only the present is where we truly live, breathe, and feel the rhythm of our heartbeat. This moment, however small, holds wonders. A smile, a glance, a breath of fresh air enough to make life unforgettable. When we cherish the moment we have, we stop chasing distant illusions and begin to live fully, deeply. The present is the foundation for building tomorrow. If today we sow seeds of love, tomorrow we will reap a harvest of happiness. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? Emma Watson. Life often places us at a crossroads where others hesitate, wait, and hope someone else will step forward first. But sometimes you are the one the world is waiting for, the torch to light the darkened path. Time doesn't pause for anyone. Opportunities are like birds, flying in and out. If you don't reach out to seize them now, they may become mere dots in the past. Be bold and step forward, for each second you live today will never return. Believe that all the strength you need is already within you. And when you act now, you don't just change yourself, you create a ripple of inspiration for others. Never compare yourself to others. Each person is a flower with its own fragrance. A proud rose in a garden is not like a wild daisy by the roadside, yet both make the world more beautiful. in their own way. When we compare, we unintentionally forget the unique value we possess. Life is not a race, but a journey to discover and shine with your true essence. Remember, the sun doesn't need to compete with the moon, for each light has its own moment to shine. And so do you just live fully, and you are already the best version of yourself. You weren't born at the finish line, but you can die at the finish line. None of us start with every advantage in hand. We begin from zero, with faltering steps, on days of struggle no one sees. But it is resilience, perseverance, and burning desire that carry us to the places we dream of. Life is like a long race. Some start fast, some slow, but what matters most is not where you begin, but the determination to reach the finish line. Every steady step, every drop of sweat is a brick paving the road to success. And one day, looking back, you'll see, from an ordinary starting line, you've overcome every obstacle to reach the finish line on your own strength. That is the most resounding and beautiful victory you can give to your life. There is only the truth, never half a truth, for half a truth is tantamount to a lie. Like a cracked mirror, its reflection is distorted, no longer showing the true essence. The truth may hurt in the moment, but it heals in the long run. In contrast, a lie may comfort briefly, but it will crumble, leaving deeper wounds. Only by facing the full truth can a person truly be free. For the truth is a solid foundation, while a lie is a sandcastle, easily swept away by the lightest wave. We have one life to live, so why not live it perfectly? Time flows like a river. Each day is a stream that never returns. If we're given only one chance, why not live fully, love wholeheartedly, work with all our heart, and dream with all our might? Living perfectly doesn't mean avoiding mistakes, but daring to face them, stand up, and keep going. It's waking each morning with gratitude and going to sleep each night at peace, knowing you've lived a day full of meaning. This life is short. Don't let it slip away in regret. Live so that when you look back, you can smile and say, I've lived a life worth living. If you show people the problems and point them to solutions, they will be motivated to act. Bill Gates. People often get trapped in a whirlwind of difficulties, not because they lack ability, but because they haven't seen a way out. Problems are like a dark wall, but solutions are the light that illuminates the path forward. The combination of seeing the problem and seeing the solution creates the power to spur action. For action only arises when the heart believes it is possible. Sometimes, what a person needs is not a hand to pull them forward, but a light to show the way, giving them the courage to walk on their own. To win big, sometimes you must take big risks. Bill Gates. Success never comes from the comfort zone, where we only repeat what's familiar. Like a bird wanting to fly farther, it must dare to leave the branch and face the vast unknown. Risks may bring failure, but they also open the door to extraordinary opportunities. Those who dare not step forward remain still, while those bold enough to venture forth have a chance to reach uncharted heights. This life is brief. Dare to try, dare to risk, dare to step forward. For who knows, one courageous act might lead to a victory that changes your entire life. Celebrating success is fine, but paying attention to the lessons of failure is more important. Bill Gates. Success is like a radiant flower, admired and praised by all, but few realize that the roots nourishing that flower are the falls, the sweat, and the pain. Failure is a quiet book holding the greatest lessons. It teaches patience in waiting, humility in rising, and the strength of will when every door seems closed. Without failure, success is just a painting, lacking color, fragile, and fleeting. Learn to smile in the face of failure, for it is paving the way for more enduring success. And you'll realize, sometimes the most valuable thing is not the result achieved, but the resilient person you become after each fall. I choose a lazy person for a hard job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. Bill Gates. It sounds paradoxical, but laziness can become a spark for creativity. When unwilling to waste effort on winding paths, they find the shortest, smartest route to the goal. History proves that many great inventions stemmed from a desire to do less, but achieve more, from the remote control to internet search engines. Laziness, when channeled correctly, becomes wisdom, a solution that saves time and effort. And sometimes, to solve the toughest problems, we don't just need hard workers, but also lazy people who think differently. For creativity often sprouts from those who dare to think differently, seeking smart shortcuts for long journeys. If you create a great experience, customers will tell each other about it. Word of mouth spreads quickly. Jeff Bezos. Word of mouth needs no loud advertisements or flashy slogans. It's as simple as a stream flowing through a mountain pass, like the scent of flowers carried by a spring breeze, quiet but powerful. When customers are satisfied, the stories they share are more genuine, relatable, and trustworthy than any billboard. In an era of noisy information, people may doubt paid words, but they can hardly resist the sincerity of a friend, colleague, or even a stranger sharing their true experience. A great experience is an invisible business card, slipping through stories, glances, and smiles, spreading like an unstoppable river. Don't focus only on talking about yourself. Focus on doing good for others. For a service, a product, or a journey that touches the heart doesn't need to shout. It will sing in the memories of those who experience it, and they will become the most honest storytellers for your brand. There are two types of companies. One always tries to take money from customers, and the other always tries to minimize costs for customers. We are the second type. Jeff Bezos. The first type of company is like a merchant fixated on the customer's wallet, every service and product steeped in calculation. But the second type is different. They choose to put the customer first, taking the harder path, minimizing costs, maximizing value, so customers feel fairness and trust. If the market is a vast bazaar, the first type builds dazzling stalls with exorbitant prices, while the second is like an honest vendor, offering fair prices that warm the heart and keep customers coming back. This difference creates a brand, for in a fiercely competitive world, trust is the most precious currency. It's not just a business statement, but a philosophy of life. Instead of focusing on short-term gains, aim for long-term value. Instead of just taking from customers, think about keeping them with kindness. For in the end, companies that choose to be the second type gain not just customers, but loyalty and lasting impact over time. If you're not stubborn, you'll quickly give up on your experiments. If you're not flexible, you'll crash into walls without finding any solutions to the problems you face. Jeff Bezos. Stubbornness here is not blind obstinacy, but the resilience of will, like a mountain standing firm against a storm. It keeps us from losing heart when failure strikes, from abandoning experiments when results don't come. But stubbornness without flexibility is like a sail, stretched in one direction, torn apart when the wind shifts. Flexibility is the art of flowing like water, gliding around obstacles, finding new paths while still heading to the sea. It's the blend of mountain and water, of steadfastness and adaptability, that creates the true strength to conquer challenges. Keep a heart stubborn enough to never give up, but an open mind flexible enough to pivot when needed. For the path to success is not for those who only charge straight ahead, but for those who are both persistent and creative, holding fast to faith while adapting to change. If you decide to only do what you know, you'll leave many opportunities on the desk. Jeff Bezos. On the desk before you, countless opportunities lie like shimmering chess pieces. But if you only touch the familiar pieces, fearing the new ones, the game will remain stagnant. Opportunities don't vanish. They simply pass by and are seized by others. Doing what you know is like walking a smooth, familiar path, but sometimes the path to success hides on a rugged hill, where challenges demand you take that daring first step. It's calculated boldness, the thirst to learn the unknown, that opens the door to growth and breakthroughs. Don't let today's comfort become tomorrow's shackles. Each time you dare to try to do what you don't yet know, you not only seize an opportunity from the desk, but also train your hands to grasp more in the future.